Hello friends, welcome to Rise and Thrift channel. Subscribe for every latest news is here. NASA's powerful new air quality monitor has launched into space. NASA sent a powerful new instrument into space overnight to track air pollution. If all goes well, it should be able to zoom in to see how air quality changes from neighborhood to neighborhood across North America. The tool is called TEMPO, short for Tropospheric Emissions Monitoring of Pollution Instrument. 3 out of 8 Americans live in counties that earned grades for smog from the American Lung Association's State of the Air report, and that burden tends to fall along racial and economic lines. We've known that oil refineries or chemical plants tend to be situated in lower-income neighborhoods. One of the reasons the property values are lower is due to poor air quality. But we've never had ground-based monitors stationed in every neighborhood to confirm it. John Haynes, TEMPO Program Applications Lead at NASA, said in a March 30 press release. TEMPO is supposed to help get rid of those blind spots. To do that, it'll measure the light that gases and particles in the atmosphere reflect back into space. Scientists can tell the different substances apart by the unique wavelengths of light they reflect. Crucially, TEMPO will be aboard a satellite cruising along at the same rate as Earth's rotation at a fixed spot over the equator. TEMPO can also monitor pollution at a high resolution, down to 4 square miles 10 square kilometers. It'll take several more months after launch for the data from TEMPO to be available on Earth. The instrument should power up in late May or early June, and then it will take some more time to calibrate the instrument and validate its data. TEMPO is what NASA calls a hosted payload, meaning it's carried by a private satellite rather than NASA's own spacecraft. SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket lifted off from Cape Canaveral, Florida at 12:30 am on Friday with the satellite carrying TEMPO. It's a communications satellite, Intelsat 40. That's primary purpose is to provide internet service to planes and cruise ships. TEMPO makes up one part of a constellation of pollution monitoring satellites that NASA has developed with South Korea and the European Space Agency. ESA, South Korea's instrument which monitors pollution wholly over Asia, launched in 2020. ESA's 2024 launch of Sentinel-4 is